You got me. You're listening to the Money Mike Syndicated Radio Podcast. How we doing? It's a beautiful day, nothing like the WNBA. And man, oh man, it's time to shine. I want to talk to you a little bit about Lexie Hull, and Lexie Hull is just an outstanding ball player that plays for the Indiana Fever. And life is going to be very good for Indiana with Lexie Hull. Lexie Hull is a special, special player. You get opportunities to get a player like Lexie Hull, who's been the catalyst, who actually has stepped forward, coming out of Stanford University and playing for Tara Vanderveer. And one thing I can say about Tara is I don't think Tara's ever put a player in the WNBA that really hasn't been successful or didn't know the game of basketball. But Lexie Hull has taken the game to another level on the Indiana Fever. Lexie Hull was challenged. It looks like her starting spot, as she was a starter into the season last year for the Indiana Fever. Lexie Hull came back today against the New York Liberty and established the presence. You want to talk about defensive player of the year, plays 94 feet nonstop, can give you 25 to 30 minutes a game. You're looking at Lexie Hull, and there is nothing like it. I tell you what, I haven't seen a player in the WNBA do what Lexie Hull has done, and that's just started at the defensive end. She causes more havoc than any other player on the court. And she solidifies it by this year coming back. I watched her in Unrivaled. She has an offensive game, and she has a very, very good one-on-one basketball game, which means you can run isolation for Lexie Hull, and she can score. This is a player that took dedication in her game, doesn't really say a lot, but really just has linked up. Now, keeping in mind that I always tell you, iron sharpens iron. So what happens? You bring in Sophie Cunningham, right? And Lexi and Sophie kind of click up, maybe go at it a couple times and figure out, okay, we're just alike. And we're going to lock this floor down. Now, today against the New York Liberty, you really saw what Lexie Hull can do. And you know what? Lexie Hull was probably running about the fifth option when she was on the court. Last year, really had trouble scoring, missed a couple chippy layups. This year, you've got a whole new player. And when I say a player from Stanford, I mean, to play for Stanford, one, we all know you have to have the academics. Two, to play for Tara Vanderveer. That is a special situation. That's a life-changing moment for any player, and you'll see the results. Just like you saw with Kiki, that Kiki's coming, and she's going to be here double-doubles, you name it. I thought Kiki would have been the number one player in the draft. You got Dejanay Carrington comes out of Stanford. Whatever Tara Vanderbilt touches turns to gold. That's how great of a coach she is. She stands on a principle, and her players believe in it, and she produces fruit, the right fruit from Stanford University, and that went on for many years. And upon her retirement, that's when Kiki transferred up to USC. But going back to Lexie Hull and the career that she had, and the love and affection that the Stanford University coaching staff, when you get a player like Lexie Hull, it's a joy to coach him. Now the Indiana Fever have found out the one that you thought might not make the rotation is now going to be hard to keep out of the rotation. Stephanie White has Bonner, of course, and Howard. There's no doubt about it, and Cunningham. Great players, but no one has the engine like Lexie Hull. Now, what I mean by that, when I watch Lexie Hull play, it's an interesting fact, and here it is. The tempo and the pace of the Indiana Fever sits about here when she's not on the floor. When she gets on the floor, her intensity and defense and being a disruption of getting the initial offense started lifts the Indiana Fever intensity to this level, which make all the other four players on the court rise up. Iron sharpens iron. Lexie Hull is the key, the catalyst, the match, the straw that stirs the drink. You didn't see it coming, but I kind of saw it when they moved her out and made her a starter. But now they've come back and put her on the bench, and she's not a bench player. She deserves to be in that starting lineup. And I can tell you this, she won't jump, yell, and scream on Stephanie White, but she's going to make it real hard for Stephanie White to justify why Lexie Hull's not in that starting lineup. This is the Money Mike Syndicated Radio Podcast. We're coming to you, Too Hot Media Group. Bringing it to you under the umbrella of Rock Nation. We're bringing it to you just the way it was. New York Liberty got out of the Indiana Fever Fieldhouse with a win, but they didn't beat Lexie Hull. She beat on them all day, and she will continue until she gets the victory. All things are possible to those who believe. This is the Money Mike Syndicated Radio Podcast. You tune in